let's do with that. The third thing that I missed on my side was the sound of local languages and slangs. Oh, you know how many languages we have now? Those of us that are in Nigeria, so much. Speaking English, You know, all those local languages, the slangs, I miss all those things. Here is just English, straightforward English. Sometimes when I'm at the store, I'm trying to talk to my kids, I just turn it to Yoruba. I just start, you come here, you come. Then I turn to Yoruba, and then my kids be looking at me like, sometimes when I go out with my husband, we speak Yoruba and things like that. And even sometimes when you're speaking as if you are so loud. And you are just laughing. Everybody is looking at you like, because it's only the voice. So the sound of those local languages for me and the slangs, I mix those. See, your kids may know English, but who will teach them? As parents, we must teach our kids our language. So my kids, they understand my language. Even the local one, which is Ikale, the Yoruba, they understand. Two of them speaks a little bit. The other one, the baby is still trying to catch up. But I'm trying to make sure at least they understand and be able to speak it. But the only difference is that the environment. So when they speak more of the English, so when we mix the English with Yoruba, at least they try at all. It ain't bad. So yeah, I beg, hurry up, no beg, all those things. I beg, no verse. I don't like them. I know I will Lord Joko. Couldn't share what's good. They know all those things. Don't get me for me labo. They know Lord Joko, things like that. They know that. So even that I miss all those local language, I speak it to my children so that they can know it as well. So when people say that, looking at that person, say, mommy, that person call me or they don't know that I understand or they, I say, don't mind them. So how do you then stay involved? If you miss this type of, the sound of the local languages and the slangs, speak your native language. What you can do? 3 things here I have. 1, speak your native language. And even you can mix it with English, just like I just shared with you. I mix it with English with my kids. Then, teach your kids and your friends your favorite phrases. At work, sometimes my friends, they are so curious. They will ask, what part of Nigeria are you? I'll tell them Yoruba. Okay, teach me one. I say, good morning, Ekaro. So whenever they see me, they're like, Ekaro. Then I say, Ekaro. So they know what Ekaro is. So one way is that teach them. Or you can create a group chat with family where everyone can joke in your languages. So basically, you can put all your kids together. Okay, today, or friends, look at what are we talking about today? Just for us to be able to exchange those languages so that you don't miss much home that much those language. Number 4 things for me is the unplanned visit and neighbors who just drove by. I miss all those ones at home. Now those aunties are just knock at your door. Go. Chewanle, Yalagwaja. All those things, I miss them. Because here, Nana, you can't just drop by without telling somebody you are coming. People be like, what's going on? What is this? Bro, you have to book appointment to actually visit friend. I'm telling you. No more, I was just passing by moment. Sometimes you go to people's house, you look at the door, they're looking at you on their window. They will not open the door because you did not tell them before. And it's not as if maybe they are prideful or maybe they are arrogant. It's just because some of them, sometimes we do night shift. People might be sleeping. They just, came back from work. Me, I'm a night shifter. If you don't tell me and you come to my house when I'm sleeping, I'll just be looking at you at the window like this. I will not open the window at all because I want to sleep. But sometimes some people are a little bit mean, right? But it is very important that we, respect each other's privacy here. So you have to actually call people and book appointment. So there's nothing like, I just waka the pass. I just make I say hello moment. No. It's not allowed here. So how do you stay involved? If you're the type of person that you miss all those unplanned visits and neighbors who just drop by. Me, I really like all those aunties that say, Bawoni, how you been? Things like that. But all those things, you are not getting it here. Sometimes I sit outside in front of my house, you see car park moving back and front. People just walk in self, they won't even say hello. Sometimes you say hello, they are looking at you like, what? And sometimes they will greet you back. So when you find yourself in a situation like that, then how do you stay involved? I would say create a small community of trusted friends abroad and who can become your new village. Basically, maybe you guys have like a time you meet on Thursday or Friday. It doesn't matter. People can just pop in at that time, or maybe you host a small gatherings. You host a small gathering and make your home a place of joy. Here you have to decide and create what you want. The space of excitement, the place of joy that you want, you have to create it. That is the difference. You want people to come around, you send a text message, I'm going to be having a cookout on July 15. You want to come, you invite people will show up. You can see put on one side, somebody is doing agbado, somebody is doing a song, everybody play music, things like that. Then you remember that feelings of missing home. That is one thing you can do. And two things you can do. The third thing is keep in touch with old neighbors via WhatsApp or Facebook. People that have been nice to you can check back on them. Hey, what's going on? Things like that. Usually during summer. Summer is coming up now. We are pushing summer another 1 or 2 weeks. And so for me, when I remember, with the feelings of that jackpot, those things that I missed since I've been out, all those things I'm just listing. Hope you find something that you find interesting for you. And another thing that I miss is the sound of the city and village. The sound of the city and village. Oh my God. So, when you wake up in the morning, that rooster start crowing. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Oh my God. I miss this. Hawkers in the streets. Why don't you know? Things like that. Yeah, I miss all those things. All those street gist. You sit outside in front of your house, you see people just in and walking. There is this free peace that comes along with all that. But here, that I miss. It's so quiet here. Too quiet. Even the birds have an accent. Okay, you can even hear the birds singing. You see, I'm sitting right now. You can hear the birds singing. At the back of this forest, there are another lane of houses. You can see a little bit of the houses right there entirely. So here it can be so quiet, and that is the difference. So when you kind of have this type of feelings and you mix this particular sound of people living at home, then how do you stay involved? Number one thing is play local music, watch African movies, listen to podcasts from home, and dance. So sometimes you have to create all those vibes for yourself. Another thing you can do, number two, is call a friend or a family member for a quick gist. And you remember when we used to ride in Kakaka? Do you remember Yalagbaja? You don't remember Chinozu? You don't remember Uncle Chukwemeka down the road? You don't remember that woman that used to spend that they sell all the lace and akara for Mushin Road? It's funny, right? Oh God. So another thing you can do is create a home vibe playlist for those moments. You can have those different playlists for you to be able to remember. There are some songs that my dad used to play when I was little. I have the playlist so that I don't miss home that much. And number 6 things that I miss is the unfiltered sense of community. What do I mean by unfiltered sense of community? In the village, everyone is family. Everyone is family. Every auntie, uncle, auntie me, uncle, everybody is your uncle, everybody is your auntie. But here, everybody is busy. Before you see one uncle will get your time or one auntie will get your time, and you don't must already build enough relationship with them. So you see one of Jackpa. Those are some of those things personally that I missed. Some of us that are watching me right now that are already outside of your country, please put on this comment section what is one thing that you missed so that we can all discuss and comment together and enjoy this discussion. So another thing you can do when you miss that unfiltered sense of community where everybody's uncle, auntie, and everybody's busy here. Number 2 thing you can do is volunteer. Volunteer at a church. If you're not the church person, then volunteer at a community event. You can always volunteer. There's nothing wrong with that. Or you can host family and friends for movie nights, game nights, prayer sections. You can do all that. Just for you to get that unfiltered vibe. So uncle, auntie, yeah, mommy, daddy. So number 17 for me is the ease of raising kids in the village at home. Back home there's always someone to help watch your kids. Oh my God. Here it is you, your husband, and your shadow. As I'm talking to you now, my kids, I'm using one ear to like, mommy, what do you say? Here it is you. The ease of raising kids with that support at home. Here, you go to the store, your children are all right, you like this. They cannot run around. If you run too much, you cannot find them whether 1 or 2 minutes or 3 minutes like this now. They call 911 on you, say, where are your children? Things like that. That ease of raising kids. But here, then how do you stay involved? How do you get that ease of raising kids? So one thing you can do is connect with other African parents in your area. Please don't be shy away. don't kill yourself. Ask for help, especially mothers. I beg my sisters, my mommy, my brother, my sister. I won't beg una. Ask for help when it is needed. Don't say, I beg. Look at where she look at me. I don't want to take my children there. But my real, you go tire. Please, so don't go and get yourself hypertension or depression. When you have help, please reach out for people that are around you. Connect with other African parents in your areas. Don't let depression or isolation kill you. Let them help you. See them as your new uncles and sisters around, and be open. Be open-minded. Another thing you can do is you can swap babysitting duties with a trusted friend, but make sure that they are trusted friends. Because I've seen a situation where this one self is even one of my very good sisters. You will carry your children, go with them like this. By the time you see your children, they will just quiet, extraordinary. They don't want to tell you what happened because it's either they have disciplined them for their own children, and maybe they'll scream on your own children for their own children. So be very careful. Make sure that these are very trusted friends before you can do baby swabbing. If not, I beg, carry your children, go baby to daycare. There's nothing wrong with that. And don't trust anybody to actually help you when it comes to taking care of your kids. That's part of the word here. But if you think you have those trusted friends, then let them help you. You can't do it all by yourself. The Lord will help us in Jesus' name. Amen. Another thing you can do is create a WhatsApp group for African moms or dad in your city. Like a little group, maybe a church group or a friends group that you get to hang out together and things like that. You will need it. Honestly, I believe you need it. So number 18 for me is what I mean. We already talked about 7. Number 18 that I miss for me, unscripted wisdom from elders. The elders back home, they don't script what they will share with you. They voluntarily advise you from the heart. They don't see you as, hey, I'm Olagbajani, oh, you are not my child. No, they see you as their own children. That grandma advice isn't the same when it is a voice note. That grandpa advice is not the same when it is now a voice note, that they are not leaving a voice note for you. No, it is not the same at all. I miss those ones. There's always a woman very close to our house. Whenever I work in the evening hours, she will say, Desi Bawoni, how are you? Come, my child. I know you did not see me. Then when you see me, don't look away. Don't be shy. Greet. Then she will pray for me. Those mother's advice. See, today, still rings in my brain. Here, it is not the same. People check on you here. They will even leave voicemail for you. There's nothing. Those advices now as when it is unscripted from the elders. Then if you miss this type of thing that I missed, that I just mentioned now, how do you stay involved? But one thing you can do is video call grandparents regularly. If you have grandparents, video call them regularly. If you have people in your lives that are more like your grandparents, video call them regularly. Don't stay too long before you check on them. Call them, check on them, chat with them. Let your kids interact with them to keep the family bond. Call your auntie, your uncle back home. Let your kids say hello to keep all those bonds. So that those mommy, those grandma, or those auntie can advise and say hello to your kids as well. You can share your grandma's wife saying with your kids. All those aunties' wives saying, all those grandma wise sayings that you've learned from in life. You can, bring it forward by sharing all those things with your kids. You never can tell. That might help your kids as well. So it's because it's more like you bringing forward what you have learned from all those elders that are no more now. It's a way of what? Taking our culture to another generation. That's the way I say it. So the 9th thing for me that I miss is the worship and praise in my native language. Ayemio. Though the church that I go here, we have that very original thing going on, but there is no vibe like that in Nigeria. Very free environment of worship. People worship sincerely, but here people are still twitching like, praise Allah, will single. They are still looking at somebody that is dancing, somebody that their clothes is so beautiful. Some people even come to church with their phone, beginning as if they come and do competition in the church. Waiting now, what? That's for another day. But me, I miss all those authentic praise and worship in our native language. Uruko Jesu, Uruko Jesu, I miss all those things. You see all those brothers, all those, they be dancing. I mean, to me, I miss those things. And so hearing Jehovah, you are the Most High, doesn't hit the same without the drums and the dancing. And the dancing like back home. Jehovah, you are the Most High. The way they will break it down, I miss it. Here, you still get the vibes, but it's not as authentic or real. But anyway, for another day. Just for me. So how do you stay involved if you miss this particular thing that I just mentioned again? Is attend an African church in your area, even occasionally. And me, that's what I do. When I first got here a couple of years back, we were attending a particular church that does not have this vibe. So it looks like whenever I go to church, I'm looking like, oh my God. I will come home looking so sick and depressed. So I told my husband, I said, we need to find one African church because this is what I'm used to. But eventually we found one. It's been one of our beautiful family churches we've been attending for years. Don't get me wrong, they have all those things that I'm talking about, but it does not hit us when you find yourself in that environment of the one that of the motherland in those now. So one way you can stay involved is, join an African community, or you can go there occasionally. I have a friend that normally comes to our African church once a month. Every other Sunday she goes to her other, place that she attends church. Whenever she meets that vibe, she comes around. Another thing you can do is play worship songs in your native language at home. If you are some of us that don't have time to go to church, please make sure you play all those things and dance. Create your time, 30, 45 minutes, 1 hour, and dance. Dance, dada, jo dada, pray very well. Worship God like never before, like as if you are in the present. Especially when they do like me, because I'm a redeemer, when they do like monthly prayers and reading camps like that. You join online, I'll dance. All those 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. Just the internets are free here. Just sit down and watch it and be in the presence of God, and you still feel that vibe. Think of internet these days. Though it is not like when you're on ground, but it's the same feeling. You can still feel all those feelings. And about 3 things for me, when I miss praise and worship in my native language, what I do is I teach my kids my favorite praise song. Especially before we go to bed at night. I make sure we do that every time. Like they know, swaba, all those things, they know. So for me, so that I don't miss it every night, when I say let's pray, they know the song we are singing. Is that not funny? It's the way I'm bringing my culture with me. And the last but not the least for me that I miss is the random act of generosity. Everyone chipping in without you asking. It's not until you give, but you are doing something like this, people are already there to help out. Some of our sisters, though, and brothers, before you even say anything, they don't help you till they do something. Though they might be asking something in return, but not all of them. But the thing is, for them to just use that their mind, that they want to do something for you, only you do it yourself, is do DIY. I was trying to lawn the grass here a couple of minutes back, only me, but I thank God. So when you find yourself in a situation like when you miss that act of generosity or kindness, how do you stay involved? What I want you for me is practice kindness whenever you are. It does not matter you are abroad, practice kindness. You see people that need kindness, because that kindness will find you, and whenever you are in the part of the world, it will find you. So do not be bitter, do not be mean. Practice kindness to another person, a giving heart. Whether in church, with friends, or online, give, no matter how little, give. Some people say, I don't give. Giving is not only for church. You can give to a friend that is in need. You can give to somebody that needs something online. I do all those things. For me, it gives me that act of generosity and kindness. It does not necessarily have to be that it must be in the church. I give in the church, but every other place you can give to a friend. You can give to a friend of another friend that you don't even know. You can even give to people that you don't know at all online if you are led by the Spirit. But be careful, so that you don't get duped too. There are so many people that are out there, they're ready to dupe you. So make sure that it comes from your heart. And don't give what you know you're going to regret. Give what you think is minimal, that you can give freely and you won't feel it. And the last thing is stay connected to the spirit of community, of being there for others. Stay connected to the spirit of community by being there for others. And that summarizes it all. Treat others the way you want to be treated. And thank you so much. I didn't expect that this video will be this long, but it's okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break it into two. You're going to watch part 1, you're going to watch part 2. But if you find yourself towards the end of this video and you enjoyed my conversation today, do not forget to always come back, like, subscribe, be part of the family, and together let's talk about our life lessons, our experiences, living outside of the country, going back home. How do people react to we that travel back home? How nice are people to us? How mean are people to us? How are some people, they have some very wicked things in their mind? Why is on the other side you have people that are so genuine, they are honest? You know, all those things will be discussing here on my homepage here. And if you are able to make it to the end of this video, I truly appreciate you. Thank you for always being there. God bless you. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you in the next video by tomorrow. I want to try and make sure that at least I have one video every day to bring up here for you. And until next time, if you're thinking of Japa, good luck. And if you're tired of being in Japa and you want to Japa, good luck to you as well. One thing that is important is that we all find peace in any part of the world that we find ourselves. For me, I'm in my 40s on my journey to discover me and discover peace. Only in Christ Jesus. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Udabo. Bye-bye.